Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. This is my favorite incense. This scent, this brand. Look, anybody wants to sponsor me? I love incense. I'm always burning it. This is one of my faves lately. I've gone through several boxes and I'm about to burn more. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to another video. This is a cozy update, okay? Little black people. Today I'm bringing you completely up to date on where I've been, where I'm going, and why there's a goat involved. Hi, everybody. I'm Megan, also known as author ML Spann, Empty Heart, a whole heap of things, okay? Also, you're indie author homegirl. Hey, say it back now. Did you say it? Okay. Hey, boo. Remember that human orc romantasy I was working on? I finished it. Pew, 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 pew. Hold on, let me put this. Let me see if I can clip this. I can get my hands free. I finished it. Here's the book. Here's the paperback copy of my novella, The Tavern Orc and His Bride, a faded fireside romantasy, book 1, low stakes, high heat. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. It wasn't that hard. There's a lot of steps, but here we go. I finished it. Loved it. I'm gonna put that to the side so I don't mess that up, okay? And if you've been following my shorts, I mentioned that I was going to be an attending author at the Black Romance Book Fest. So let's get into that. I am bundled and nestled, freshly showered with my eyebrows stain on. We're just gonna have a little catch-up time, okay? We friends here. You're not judging me, right? Right? Without further ado, the behind the scenes of a Black indie author. Last I left off with my shorts, I was updating you guys about the Black Romance Book Fest, where I was an attending author. So I'm just going to recap some of that and how that went. So 2026, it was at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. I was an attending author. I got to go with my mom. She was my assistant, and I had a little bit of everything. I do write a little bit of everything. And so on my table, I had my newest release, The Tavern Orc and His Bride, and some of my older releases, my older contemporary releases as well. I had a blast meeting my supporters. I did like a mock table setup ahead of time to try to get the feel of how I wanted everything to look. I set up everything for my pre-orders for everybody that ordered from me, got all of their things set up ahead of time. So all of that was a very smooth process. Black Romance Book Fest was only my second author event, like official author event. My first one was at the Conyers Book Fest at the Bookseller in Conyers, Georgia, a couple of years ago. I don't know if they're going to have it next year or not, but I had a blast doing that too. As for Black Romance Book Fest, that was a reader, what I would consider like a reader event. It was designed more so with readers in mind. I go to a lot of conferences that can be like either or like a mixture of the two. Did have some different sessions that were geared towards authors as well. So I thought that was really nice. Unfortunately, I was not able to go to any of those because of how the signing hours were, but they are making changes for next year so that that does not happen. I didn't have any extra books on my table, unfortunately. There was a little incident with, buying books costs money. I could have prepared for that better. So the only books that I had were the ones that people pre-ordered. And then I had, like I said, I had my table set up like a staging area. I did have extra books of my newest release, but they were delivered during a torrential downpour, all of the books got ruined, even the ones that belonged to people who had pre-ordered. And we were at the wire. All of them did not get ruined. One person's book did end up needing to be replaced after the event. It was like a little teeny tiny part. And I was just like, for my own peace of mind, I would much rather replace the book in full. And so that's what I did. Shout out to her for being patient and understanding with that. BRBF is coming back in 2027. They are currently still making author announcements of the 200 or more authors that are going to be in attendance next year. I believe it is at the Atlanta Marriott. I will put the details on the screen and it will be in the description below. I will put dates as well so that whenever you watch this video, you can kind of know if the event has occurred or not, or just in case if there's like giveaways, fun stuff, you know what I'm talking about. The link is down below. Good luck. Okay. The next event that I attended in the publishing world was for Romance Writers of America in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I did not attend as an author. I attended as a representative for one of the sponsors, Drafted Digital, where I am the author promotions coordinator. So I went and gave a presentation, sat at the table, kind of talked to people about the company, what we have to offer. That was really fun. I love going to author-facing events as well because not only do I get to teach, I get to learn as well. I do go to the sessions, I hang out in the author spaces, and I talk to people. What do you need from me? What do you need from us? Tell us the things. Give us the feedback because I skedaddle right on back and I tell the people the thing. I tell them the stuff. Now you gotta, I don't bite unless you ask me to, and then you gotta pay me. There's a fee involved. Let's stay on track, okay? Immediately upon my return, I had to go have my thyroid removed, a part of my thyroid. So hence my sketchy looking neck. Don't look too close. Don't do too much, okay? I came back on a Sunday. I had the surgery on a Monday, and then I spent the rest of the week kind of recovering. It has not been fun, let me just say. And I don't know if it's as a result of the thyroid, the surgery. Things are tasting and smelling funny to me. I need everything to go back to normal because I don't like that whatsoever. Don't look. You looking at it, ain't you? You wrong for that. What's coming up on the horizon? Of course, more books, more events. And as I attend more events, all I can think of is little black people. I need to create my own. It's like, do you really need to do that? I don't know. I have a very specific thing in mind when it comes to what I want to offer readers and what I want to see for melanated authors specifically. Because a lot of the events that I have attended, nobody is speaking to us directly. You get things like in generalized terms, which is not helpful if the audience is different. Who you're targeting is different. I need to know if I'm supposed to put just fantasy or black fantasy, if I'm trying to reach readers who are looking for, always telling us those things in detail, or being able to show proof that it works, that it's getting in front of the audiences because it's not seen as important or valuable or impactful. And we know that's a lie. And the truth ain't it. I don't know. I need to chew on that a little bit more. Right now, I have way too much dip on my chip. I need to worry about what I got going on first. Coming up, you do not have to wait until next year to catch me at author events. I will be at Eagle Eye Bookshop August. I'll put it on the screen because at the top of my head, I do not remember. August 15th, where I will be there with some other authors signing, and I'll have some little goodies and some giveaways. A good time will be had. Tomorrow's video, we're going to reset and plan for the week ahead. We can be stress-free and lean into our whimsy. All about the whimsy.